because as the East Palestine thing worsens, now we're seeing all kinds of dead animals in Ohio. You were in the energy business for a very long time. What is your take on what went down there and what the government response has been up to now? Jim Lamon.
Well, John, with over 30 years in that energy space and building some of the largest coal plants, gas plants, and other forms of energy in this country, we never had a single derailment of any shipment to any facility in this country. And now we're seeing this occur routinely, particularly under this administration, which, by the way, the people who are in charge at transportation or pick any agency with Biden, zero business experience. These people are clueless what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to help this country, the people that elected them. You know, Scott Buttigieg, with virtually no experience, some little small mid-sized town that he was a mayor of, and to think he's in charge of the logistics of this country, which, by the way, moves our energy, moves our military material around this country, along with everything else that we have, is somehow in charge is despicable, it's laughable, and we're seeing the consequences of bad people being elected, in part by us as Republicans not messaging well enough to the independents to get elected so we can get real people in there to run these agencies. But I'm suspect here, John, in a large degree, because we're seeing way too much of this with materials that really matter to industry, our energy, our military, these chemicals and these explosive natures, these toxic chemicals that are used in the manufacture of those type of goods. We just had the same thing occur here at a major intersection on interstate near Tucson here in Arizona with a tractor trailer rig, same thing, materials used by military. So I'm suspect. I believe, unfortunately, this is a culmination of open border policy under Biden, under Obama, that have allowed millions of insurgents to come through with the other migrants that are now doing harm to this country and are preparing for much greater harm. You know, we know what 9/11 was like with just a few terrorists. Imagine what could be done with the millions that have come through. And I can assure you, John, I speak of knowledge here because having been to the southern border many times, the National Border Patrol Council, the Arizona Police Association, et cetera, all backed my campaign, was very active with them and being at the border to see military-age males, Russia, China, Czechoslovakia, you name it, they were coming through by the dozens through that border. 60,000 a week are coming through. And I believe, I hope I'm wrong, John, but I think these dots we're going to tie these together at some time near here in the future. But the reason this is occurring again is the willful neglect of duty to take down this country and not be what they were elected to do under Obama and under Biden now. This guy, Buttigieg, along with his counterpart at Energy, they have no knowledge of the industry that they're there to help promote for the American people and do good for this country. And unfortunately, we're seeing the results of it.